Limor Shmerling Magazanik. Limor Shmerling Magazanik is an Internet, data policy and privacy expert and lecturer who is currently the director of the Israel Tech Policy Institute ITPI. She is also an adjunct lecturer at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem Faculty of Law and the Interdisciplinary Center Herzliya School of Law. Additionally, Magazanik is a research advisor at the Milken Innovation Center. Her background includes positions in the private sector, law firms, and high-tech industry. She has promoted many policy initiatives in various technology sectors and has been an advocate for compliance with data protection. Magazanik is on the world's top 50 women in tech 2018 on Forbes List. Education. Magazanik has a Master of Arts degree in Literature and Humanities and a Master of Law in Public Law, both from Tel Aviv University. While at the Israeli Privacy Protection Authority, she acquired knowledge and training in courses such as computer investigating and digital evidence handling. Career. While working towards her LLB, Magazanik was a law intern at Pines, Harmlich, Milner law offices from 1995 to 1997, and after, acted as a judicial intern for the Judicial Authority until 1998. She was the product manager and customer service role for Israel Testing Laboratories from 1999. In 2000 and 2001, she was the marketing product manager for Jungo Connectivity, a Cisco company. Magazanik was a partner at Magazanik Shmerling Law in Tel Aviv from 2002 until 2007. As a legal advisor, she specialized in the fields of corporate law, property law, and banking. She was a legal secretary and advisor to the head of counsel in 2008 for the Cable and Satellite Broadcasting Council. Magazanik worked with the Privacy Protection Authority (PPA) for a decade, originally as Director of Licensing and Inspection when her responsibilities included managing PPA regulation and administrative enforcement activities over the private and public sectors. These included investigations and legal proceedings in cases of privacy law infringements and licensing of digital signature providers. More recently, she was Director of Strategic Alliances, responsible for the creation and maintenance of strategic alliances with policymakers and regulators, media channels, academia, parliament, educators, and the general public, in order to deliver policy and promote compliance with privacy regulations and generate public awareness of the subject. Magazanik began her director position at the ITPI in 2018, where she leads the daily operational matters, engages policymakers, regulators, and business leaders. She also oversees communications with the public and advisory board. Events and presentations. 2016, Advancing Solutions for Internet, panelist, UN Internet Governance Forum. Enabling components to help close the gap between policy and technology and enable the safety and security of the Internet, panelist Cyber Week, Tel Aviv University. Using longitudinal data as a source of information for education policy and programs in Israel, lecturer on achieving balance between the public benefit from establishment of databases based on personal information and the individual's right to privacy. Israel Academy of Sciences and Humanities 27th. ACC event, lecturer on enforcement of privacy regulations, Shabbalat Law Firm. CCA event, Privacy and Cloud Services, and DE event, Privacy and Biometric Access Control, panelist Cyber Week, Tel Aviv University. Data Guidance webinar on Israel Security Regulations, GDPR and Transborder Transfers. Digital Identity Management and Privacy, panelist ITPI. The Importance of Design to EOT Privacy, lecturer Tel Aviv University Cyber Research Center. Privacy by Design, lecturer Tel Aviv University Computer Science Master's Program. Security and Privacy in an Organization Conference, lecturer ISAC at 2018. Biometrics and Privacy, panelist Cyber Week, Tel Aviv University. Cybersecurity: How to Allocate Liability. A lecturer on privacy regulation and autonomous vehicles, Hebrew University of Jerusalem, Geneva Cybersecurity Law and Policy Conference. Lecturer on New Israeli Data Security Regulations, University of Geneva, 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 of Geneva. Law and Pharma Contemporary Directions and Challenges. Lecturer on Privacy in Medical Data, Striking the Right Balance, Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Privacy by Design in Practice. Lecturer, Tel Aviv University Privacy Professionals Training Course 2019. Cybersecurity and Artificial Intelligence and Gender Mainstreaming in Tech High-Level Track. Panelist, World Summit on the Information Society by ITPI in Geneva. The Ethics of Geolocation Data Collection, Use and Sharing. Panelist, IAP Summit DC. Fake News Conference. Panelist on Fake Identities, Interdisciplinary Center, Herzliya. Regulating Military Applications of Cyber Enhancement of Humans. Lecturer on the Regulation Dilemma, Innovation vs. Protection. Must they conflict? Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Regulation of Cryptocurrencies Workshop. Symposium on Learning Analytics. Lecturer on Responsible Data Governance in Learning Analytics, Weizmann Institute of Science. Special Projects 2013-2015. Representative of the Advisory Committee supervising the Smart Biometric Identification Project for the Israeli government 2016-2018. Founder and manager of the Privacy Professionals in Government Forum for the Israel Privacy Protection Authority Annual Conference 2017-2018. Member of the Advisory Board to the Credit Data Bureau's Supervisor at the Bank of Israel for the Israeli Government 2018. Conference organizer of the Privacy Next Generation for the Israel Privacy Protection Authority Annual Conference June 2019. Member of the Privacy Guidelines Expert Group for the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development OECD. Member of the Subcommittee on Policy for Artificial Intelligence, Ethics and Law for the Israeli Government. Organizer and moderator of the Privacy Day Conference. Research advisor at the Jerusalem Institute and the Milken Innovation Center. References